got some Storm, and we got some Gruul stuff. We don't know exactly what the Gruul stuff is. It says Delirium, so we're gonna see Darcy and probably no Tormaghost.
No
Dustin said no
Tormaghost.
Tormaghost.
Nobody plays that card anymore. It's not a playable card. No, it's
Darcy?
Darcy and Monkey.
Okay, so yeah, just
Red and 6.
Just Gruul mid-range with a bunch of good cards. Yeah. Sounds good. I'm sure it'll do fine. Alright, see if Zach has gotten any better with his Storm deck. I mean, he gets better every time.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a pretty decent win rate.
Yeah, he's got a good hold of it by now.
The best Delirium card.
It is the Delirium card, really. Because of that. Because of that. When that card gets banned, things are going to get so shaken up. I mean, I guess not so shaken up. They will be shaken up an amount. I'll be happy about it.
Novel?
Yeah. I want that card gone.
I don't know if it's ever going to happen.
I don't know. It should, I think.
Trigger. This is a slow Delirium play for the Delirium deck.
Is Rando Shadow Spear hanging out? Does he have the Saga
He
in
has
there?
Saga.
Oh, okay. I mean, it helps with Delirium, so. Alright, alright. It's good with Ren 6 too, I suppose. Interesting. Never really want to cast Shadow Spear though, you know. Not that early. You can do other more impactful things. But when your opponent's not doing shit, it's a pretty good time to do so though. So
There's the Saga.
there she blew. Zach's got no mana reducer. I'm looking at repeals and stuff. Oh, okay, so he did put repeal back in his deck, I think. He wasn't playing repeal for a while. Oh, I think a number of repeals is decent.
Just sleeving up the 1/1.
And hey,
going in for 2.
That's the perfect spot for that repeal. Or no? Okay. You know, I probably would have went ahead and repealed that. Because why wouldn't you?
I don't think it's a big deal. I mean,
It's not a big deal, but like, gets him a card deeper, and that's what matters.
I'm actually glad he didn't, because then John just replays it and he makes full use of his mana.
Fair, yeah. I like playing it because it would have made the 2 mana equip
nice
feel
adjustment
like
in the hand
nothing.
from John. Way better. Yeah. Way better. We can actually see the hand front and center.
Yeah. Soon enough, I'll upgrade those cameras as well. I'm trying.
Soon I will do the thing.
Every week I try to make improvements here. Try. Well, not every week. This week's been a shit show, so I didn't improve as much as I wanted to have improved, but you know, it's fine. Ooh, the hearse.
There's a lot of random stuff.
That's
lot
fucking
of random artifacts.
That's gonna, yeah, that's pretty big deal here.
Yeah.
That's gonna fuck Zach over pretty hard.
That is a pretty good card.
Yeah, in this match, that's pretty crippling.
Main deck graveyard.
Yeah. That's where Magic's at right now, man. Nobody wants to chat with us. We're not cool this time. Scared everybody off.
That's alright.
We can chat with ourselves, goddammit. Alright, so hearse, yeah, it's pretty fucky. I feel like I would have waited maybe because you just got a curiosity. Yeah.
And also, it's out of graveyards. I would get rid of one of those extra baubles.
Right, just to make it bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I've seen this played mostly in like Vintage Cube, but a little bit of Modern Online, and like I feel like people don't take advantage of it hitting your own graveyard just to make a lethal thing later. You know.
So, yeah, I feel like waiting would have been better. Because I feel like Zach might commit that repeal to it now. And that would have been a better spot to use it, maybe? I don't know. He would have got an extra card. It doesn't matter a whole lot, but I was like waiting for those things, personally. But that's just me. So, Zach is now...
He's just going to pass. I think...
he's going to get the reducer
play
down.
his reducer.
Yeah, which is going to get murdered.
If John has a lightning bolt.
I mean, actually, if he does, he could repeal it, I guess, if he wanted to. Oh, he's gonna start doing the thing. John's got. Is that a Zurin orb? That's cute. Fucking Zurin orb with Ren and 6 shenanigans. All right, that's where we're at. Is that a fucking wacky thing from Ice Age where you sack? It's a 0-drop artifact. You sack lands to gain 2 life.
John has no way to break this up,
right? Not. It doesn't look like you got Zurin orb. I don't know if that is on the left.
He could target this, but he would have to have. He would have to have exact. Actually, no. There's nothing. I was going to say he'd have to have exactly Urza Saga, but that's not enough because right now he only has land artifact.
Yeah.
He's a million miles away from having.
Yeah, he doesn't have whatever Zach's going to do. Zach's going to do right now. So.
Goblins, I assume.
It's fair. Oh, hey, Zach's Dome. Okay. Can't see shit. Alright, so yeah. No, that's the galvanic thingy. He just added that to this deck. You copy it for each spell. It's like you look at the top card and exile and you can cast it until your next turn.
Yeah.
That thing.
This is a good one. Yeah, I've played against that card online, and it is very good.
What is it called? Relay. Yeah. Alright. Exile the top card of your library during your next turn. You may play that card.
He didn't play a land this turn. Did he not hit a single land off that?
Guess not. Or he may.
That's a lot of gas.
He might not be thinking. Yeah, he can play lands off it. He might not be aware that he can, because Zach's knew enough to not know the intricacies of cast versus play.
That's the card that I was shocked that he wasn't playing this deck.
Yeah.
It looks really good against me.
Yeah, no, it seems really good. So he's got everything he needs.
That's a good one.
The graveyard hate is still just like super fucking annoying for him, so. And it's all instant speed too, which is just like immensely frustrating. I wonder if I can just.
See, that right there is exactly why I didn't like him firing off the bounce spell on the creature, because that creature wasn't doing anything. This is something you actually like. What he needs to be able to do is untap, bounce that thing, and then go off.
Right. For sure. So you can just drag these images over, and it brings it up right in, but they're small.
You can do what now?
So you can grab this, drag it over. Talking about galvanic relay here. Let's let's see what John's doing. I'm gonna break up an important play. Well, this doesn't seem all that important. This is pretty much par for the course. Bring it over, drop it. It adds it. Yes. And so you can see what that looks like on stream. So you can see the cover that way.
It's completely cut off the rest of it.
Yeah, I know. So you just kill it when you're done looking at it. I know. That's we're still learning this thing here. So we need to figure out how better to do that. And our focus is out of whack. Yeah. There we go. Alright, so he's exiling cards. Zach doesn't have a graveyard now.
It was.
I'm surprised he popped.
Super premature to do this now.
I know. Why did he pop the lantern now? That's what
I'm saying.
The hearse was doing. Premature. The hearse was enough to mitigate. I don't feel like he should do any of it on his turn.
He's
honestly.
got Goblin Electromancer in hand.
Yeah, he can still do stuff.
This is gonna be nuts. If he like.
So that pile there by his library is what he can cast, right? This is his next turn. After the galvanic relay.
The problem is, does he have rituals? Is that a ritual?
No. So okay, he does know he can play lands. So he must have played land that turn.
So he needs the serum and find a ritual, I guess.
Yeah, go see Graveyard. Yeah, there's a ritual on top there, I think. Yeah, hey. Sit back, Zach. Okay, Passion Flames, you know rituals, 2 reducers. It didn't quite work out like he wanted it to.
Oh man.
Remand. Yeah, not the best hits for...
I mean, I think the hits were fine. It's just he got his board fucked up.
Yeah.
Like the fact that he had to spend mana to cast the reducer this turn. If he would have untapped with the reducer, he would have won.
Yeah.
I like this. Just play double reducer and pass. And
yeah, it seems to be about the best thing you can do. There's nothing wrong with that. And does John have anything in hand? Here's he top. He's got 2 cards. He's got a Fury.
No.
Which you can now... Not quite yet, right? Can't cast yet?
He can't do it, so Fury's just a dead card in his hand right now.
Alright, so Zach could do something next turn. I feel like just waiting on the hearse, man. I feel like waiting on the hearse would be better, but maybe not.
Yeah, I 100% agree.
So far, it's effective enough, so I guess I can't say too much about it, but I feel like...
If Zach tries to go off on this turn, that you get rid of that Serum Vision, it's going to have 0 impact.
Oof. Another Electromancer.
Yeah, he knows it too. Does he have any cantrips? Like, he needs them.
I don't know that he does.
Oh, he's got gifts.
Yeah, he's got gifts. They cost 2. So... I would have just shocked.
He tapped 3 mana.
Well, it's just Steam Vents came to play tapped. He chose not to shock. I would have just shocked. This is the turn, man. Like, you may as well do it. And maybe he may regret not shocking there. Alright, usual package. Okay, Grapeshot got exiled off that thing. So yeah, usual thing. So
yeah, he's all in right now.
Yeah. Sure, John is versed enough to know. If you play against this deck, you know the best things in the situation. I mean, it's always that's the bit that it's never just, there's never a perfectly right thing. But
in this situation, I think his best bet is to put the rituals in the graveyard.
Yeah. Oh,
He's
yeah.
going to give them to his hand. That was not right.
Yeah.
So Zach does just get to win now.
As long as he plays it right.
So his storm count is at 1 right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
If he would, like, I think he had a chance because Zach didn't really have the mana to do everything, I don't think. But now he definitely does.
Oh, he had a ritual too.
But he also didn't know that Zach already had the passive.
Yeah, for sure. No, he didn't. He couldn't have known.
But I think the fact he didn't get it,
right,
has to make you believe.
Yeah,
that he
I would.
has
Yeah,
it.
for sure. All right, so yeah, Zach should be getting there this game.
It seems super likely. Yeah, he's gonna get to gifts again, and John cracking that. Really, the whole thing is Zach made a misplay by bouncing John's creature because he really needed to wait and bounce the graveyard, the fucking graveyard card.
Right.
And then John paid him back by cracking it for him.
Right.
Yeah, John, you can't win. Like with what you have in hand, it's like impossible for you to
Yeah.
win.
I mean, he's just banking on Zach fucking up. That's why he's still in this. He wants to see Zach stutter.
Zach's not gonna fuck this up.
No, he's been playing this enough now that I think he should not fuck up this. This is the line. It's pretty easy. This is go mode, you know. All right, so grape shot in the grave.
He could probably do a couple hundred damage to him this turn if he wanted to.
Yeah, getting to reduce the past in flames and the gifts by 2 is huge. It doesn't normally happen. You don't really see that often because your things don't survive. So working to a spot where you actually got to pull that off, that makes it super silly.
I'm hoping that John's going to do the right thing.
Just concede.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's amazing. All this main deck graveyard hate. And like
I thought he was just a shoo-in. Yeah.
To,
No, he definitely fired this off way too quick, man. Because
this is where it should be fired off. That thing should be on the table.
Yeah. Well, the Hearse should also be untapped. He should be using it reactively to be like, okay.
Well, I mean, the Hearse being untapped just gets one extra card out. Like,
well, it does, but it lets you.
Get out the 2 grape shots.
It gets the ones that matter the most. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like while the Past in Flames is on the stack, you can be like, boop boop.
No, I did agree. Tapping it for 1 card on his own turn is not the correct play, but definitely like.
Now the insurance.
Not as bad of a sin as cracking that thing for like.
Yeah, the insurance of the relic lantern type card in this is huge. I mean, it's just huge. Because he doesn't.
I can't believe he's making him go through the motions like this. I would not want to sit through this. I mean, you're obviously dead.
Like I said, man, he's banking on him fucking up.
I mean, he does have to get to 27, but it's pretty easy to count to 27.
Yeah. There's 2 grape shots in the grave?
There's 2 grape shots.
Okay. Yeah, now him letting. Yeah. He had the means to stop this, and he chose to get aggressive.
I don't know why he just used 2 mana for that. He's got 3 things in play. He's using more mana than what he needs to.
Just because.
Yeah. That storm come out.
Oh man, come on, John. Just
yeah, he's gonna go through all this stuff. I mean, he's gonna play every single card.
I appreciate keeping people honest, but
and that's not even true. He's gonna play every single card twice.
Oh shit. Yeah, he's not gonna. He's already at 11 storm count, so yeah, he's basic.
Yeah.
I do feel like once
he should have more mana than what he does. He's been, counting
poorly. Oh, that's what John's banking on here. Poor counting. Yeah, the storm count there. Yeah, 2 more spells and John should just pick it up. I guess 3. So, god damn it, that would be just the worst thing. He could sack his 4 lands to gain 8 life.
Oh, with that.
God damn it, don't do that, John. That is so fucking stupid. It's actually enough. I didn't even think about that until just now. That's why he's waiting. He's going to let Zach get to the number, declare. Now, that only works if Zach doesn't empty the warrens. If Zach empties the warrens, then it doesn't matter.
Oh, he's just going to do it right now. Oh, Zach, you just should have kept going. You should have cast every spell twice.
If he can still cast empty, it won't matter. Because John can't kill him. And all those goblins will kill him. So as long as Zach casts empty, he's fine. He can cast empty, right?
Yeah, he can cast empty.
You're going to fetch?
No, he's
okay. Doing the thing. Zach can definitely cast the empty, right?
The thing is, he could have kept going for like endlessly here.
Yeah. That's what John was banking on. It's not a spell.
He's remanding his own.
Oh, grave shot? Okay. Yeah, that means it doesn't matter. Okay, there we go.
The remand.
Yep.
The remand did it. John, you're so dead. Why are we still doing this? The remand ensures that you're dead.
Honestly, I would just fucking... So what would that be? You got 12, 16 times 2 goblins, 32 goblins. Like, that fucking ensures... Well, that ensures, because that giant hearse... that giant hearse is not going to get through, so... Like, yeah, it exiles a bunch of cards, but it doesn't have trample. Alright, well...
And John would have no lands left, so bolt off the top wouldn't be good enough.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I kept wondering, like, what the fuck is he waiting for? And I'm like, oh, the Zurin orb. He's waiting for him to declare and try to be cute.
Waiting for him to fuck up.
Yeah.
And he almost did, except he had the backup the whole time. Remand.
Good job, Zach.
Yeah, it was pretty gross.
All right, so let's see. I mean, John already has so many things in the main that are so good.
I mean, he honestly just needs to run it back and not be a little bit more patient with your graveyard hate.
Damn, the glare on that camera.
Turned it more towards the light.
See, it's what's stupid. Well, we're looking at it. You guys listening, the one guy that's listening, can't see this. But in our configure video, there is no glare or blur. But on the actual camera, there is. It's a Tommy D.
Girl stopped in, said you told her to come in for a finished picture of her taxi.
Oh, okay. I'll be out there in a second. All right. Dustin Haller handle some commentary.
Yeah, I can handle it. John just needs to not blow his wad too early on his graveyard hate, and I think he'd be in a good spot here. All right, so Zach's bringing in a little bit of artifact destruction, echoing decay. Is it? No, they're the one that bounces shit. Yeah, bounce spells, artifact destruction. And John really just needs to run it back. And don't blow your wad too early. It's not very manly. All right, let's see if we can. Sorry, the hand cam was a little crazy tonight, but yeah, we got a pretty good, decent view of the hands here. John's got his Delirium card. Looks like kind of a slow hand. No DRC. I think I'd throw this back if I'm John. Zach's got a very keepable hand. Oh wow, he's gonna keep it. Okay. Maybe he's just gonna try to ride the graveyard hate train. All right, stomping ground the Git off the Wooded Foothills. And I assume we're going to see the hearse. See who draws. We're just going to cycle.
All right.
He does have endurance in hand, which
Well,
is a more reactive. John kept a very slow hand.
There's a seal daddy. Can you these?
Yeah, go for it, man. I got 2 of those. It's a double IPA.
Ooh.
Seal Daddy 6.
Nice. All right,
It's
so
a weaponized seal.
right. The graveyard stuff is important, but as we just witnessed.
Yeah, if you don't do it right.
Yeah. All right, unless it's hers, we thought this was going to win the game. Game 1, so let's see if it wins the game this time. I mean, how could you lose? Endurance and unlicensed Hurst? Like, come on. This should be the thing. This should be it. Should do the
I like how
job.
John's slow playing it a little bit. Try to get 2 cards.
Yeah, I just feel like just be reactive with the exile on the Hearst, man. Like, it doesn't hurt. It doesn't harm anything to do so, you know.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, let him play his turn. If he's not using his graveyard, then on his end step, get rid of 2 cards.
Get rid of the best pieces. Not whatever direct you can get. Just get rid of the best shit. Because Zach does have a tendency to try to pop off a little bit sooner than he should.
It works for him, though.
Well, so that's what I'm saying. It can.
Yeah.
But if he does, that's when that unlicensed Hearst really comes in clutch. Because he might spend a ritual or 2. And you might get the better cards out of the graveyard if he does try to do so.
I think the big thing is Zach sometimes will try to go off when it's not a sure thing.
Yeah, for sure.
And there are times when, as a Storm player, I think you have to do that.
Right, but it's the question of
All right, John now
making
holding
sure-
up, the ability to hard cast.
endurance, which is good.
Yeah, very
All right, so now that's in the graveyard. So with that on the stack, I'd probably activate. Maybe it's a decent time.
good. I don't think there's any reason to. But who disagrees? Okay. So is he just gonna play the thing as a beater now?
The endurance.
Yeah.
I like just keeping it. Just like eat away.
I agree.
I like just chipping away at the
The
graveyard
problem
in a
is
very
you have a hand that
concise
has
way.
no action otherwise.
Yeah. Okay. No, he's just beaten.
Yeah. This is what got him into trouble in game 1.
So if you're gonna, does he have anything relevant in zone? Graveyard at the bottom.
No, it's all fetch land. It's all land, so I wouldn't want to shuffle that back.
No,
That's
no.
all, he already has a bunch of those.
You don't. Yeah, you don't do that.
I guess it doesn't shuffle them and puts them on the bottom. Still.
No, you don't. You don't do that. There may be consideration if there's something like legitimate. I think you just might try to just get aggro with it here. He's got the monkey. Cast the monkey. Got another endurance, Titania. So he's got an endurance to pitch. He can pitch an endurance all day. Did you dash the monkey yet? Oh, he's crewing the thingy. Okay. Getting aggressive. He's in a good spot too, so there's nothing wrong with that.
He is.
It's a 4-4 hearse, I'm pretty sure. What the count
Sounds
was.
right.
So 7? Yeah. Seems good. Of course, no blocks with the Electromancer.
6. What's that say? Shouldn't you just bin that?
Yeah, you should. You should. That is, yeah, that is exactly what you do with that in that situation. Is you bend that card because you really don't want it in your hand. It doesn't do anything in your hand.
It also puts John in a weird situation. Like, if he sees that in the graveyard, like, when do you blow your wad on the endurance? You know, like,
Right.
'cause if you wait too long, he's just gonna put it on the stack.
Yeah. All right, so he's gonna try to do some stuff here. This is probably, I don't know.
Does he have a payoff in hand in case
He's got to.
this doesn't?
Tell this motherfucker to move his head to the right if I need to.
Nah, don't do that.
I'm gonna get aggressive.
I don't want to change the way that people like are positioning themselves when they're playing.
I think it's fair to do hand checks at least. If we need to see what's in
that's
there.
fine. But like, I don't want to make people uncomfortable when you're trying to play.
Sure. All right, usual suspects. All right, so he's got 2 red up. I mean, you gotta put the rituals in the grave, right? Feel like that's the thing. A ritual and the Manamorphose? Yeah, you don't really have any rituals here, do you?
Just give them the rituals.
I mean, he's pretty safe with that endurance in hand. So as soon as this past hits the stack, he endurances. He's really going for it before he hits the pass. All right, now the endurance.
Now that happens.
Yep, pitch that Titania. That's a good pitch.
That is a storm count.
That is a storm count for sure. He has 5 mana up.
Endurance does count towards storm.
Alright, so now he's got an empty graveyard. Got 6 mana, so that's not nothing. What's he got in hand? Anything to pay off? Is he down on 1 card? Ah, shit. Alright, he's boned.
Yeah, he's got no blue mana.
He's boned. Not endurance, man. Appropriately timed graveyard hate is pretty damning to Storm, as it turns out.
Yeah, and I feel like you got to be careful pigeonholing yourself into like, wasting all your blue mana. It does get you in trouble.
Yeah. Here's Darcy. Went ahead and got the Passion Flames out of the equation. Nothing wrong with that. Delirium trigger.
Repeal is the last card.
Yeah. Which is...
I mean, it doesn't really matter. Like
It doesn't do anything.
Zach is going to be
Yeah, for sure.
well, if there's one thing I know, Storm cannot win with no cards in hand.
Yeah, absolutely. And this deck is not going to give you time to build back up.
He doesn't have time now. He has to go off next turn, and it's just not really possible.
Yeah. So trade with a monkey.
I take all this.
I mean, you can put the Burl in front of the monkey.
Yeah, you could do that.
I don't see why not. I mean, he's got a green mana up, so he's not going to bolt Burl. I think that was unnecessary. Now he's got mana up. Yeah, I feel like Zach should have put the. I mean, he's fucked anyway. Don't get me wrong, he's fucked anyway. But that's a play that should have happened. He should have blocked the monkey there. Well, you can repeal whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, he would have to you have to go bounce something here into all of his Manamorphose.
No, he just doesn't even.
Then a gift.
Yeah, no, he knows. He knows. He knows. All right, well.
He got.
That's what should have happened game one.
And then, I mean, he should have had to play around I think, John cracking that thing in game one just did Zach a huge favor.
Oh, it did for sure. Yeah, I think John with what he had in play should have got there game one. Yeah, still loving these fucking dark mats. Looks good. And if anybody else watching stream likes these mats, they will be available for purchase on the website very soon. Just waiting on some other restock stuff, and everything's gonna be put up. It's gonna be sweet.
You want to go ahead and get them on the website?
Yeah, takeactionwarsaw.com. It's not listed yet, but it will be. Actually, I need to add that to the other scenes on the stream too. And now that we're on TCG as well, gonna get more word out. Because we're, scrolling. Yeah, we could do a scroll. Yeah, focus, camera, focus.
Honestly, just having it
Right. Well, once I get everything up there, we definitely will. We got 2 more token artwork, or matte artworks, which are scrolling on the intro scene. So you've seen them. The little worm tentacle dude coming at the person, like it's coming at the viewer. We've got that printed. Then the worm apocalypse, which is the worm busting up out of the pyramid. Got reorders on those, and we have the trigger on the stack mat available. Next week, we are getting reorders on tokens. Full token decks are going to be available. And all the token artwork is going to be presented on stream once I do a little bit of busy work and get it put up here. You can see the food token here. It's one of my favorites that I've done so far.
Yeah, it's pretty good. The thing that every person I've showed it to said the same thing. Why does the glass have a tooth?
No reason.
I love it.
I knew adding that would be the consideration of people, and no reason, just because, man.
Yeah, I mean, I think everybody loves it, but it's just
that's
random.
It is. Did he pluck the fucking tooth out? There's already been a battle happening. You know, there's 2 gingerbread down. Yeah, so this has been some.
That's a human.
Exactly, there's been some shit happening. So there could have been a tooth lost in the fray. We don't know. All right, considering the turn. He's got all the pieces, man. He's got what he needs to stop this cold in his tracks, man. This mainboard graveyard day, this is a rough match from Zach for sure.
I feel like you just got to be used to it, though.
You ought to by now. It's becoming more and more of a thing. Yeah, no, I mean, Graveyard has always been, the only decks I think that are Graveyard decks that really make any sense are the ones that are just all in. And so Living End's one of those that's all in, but yeah, it's just hard. It's hard. It's impressive to see Ron bring Dredge.
It's kind of an awkward thing there. Traverse the overworld, trigger DRC, leave it on top. We're gonna land.
That's
I mean, I guess he wants it in the deck still, but like whatever it was.
yeah.
Like,
That's not the sequence you. That's a pretty weird
interaction.
sequence. Yeah, that's pretty funky. That's pretty funky.
Trigger. This is going to trigger Dragon Rage Channeler. John says no more land for me. And John's going to try to just kind of hold him hostage.
All right. I mean, he got all of the shit for this match, so he just needs to be patient and just get there with Darcy.
I gotta say,
has he had Delirium yet?
Like, I don't think he ever has. That's what I was about to say.
Oh,
like,
shit.
How is the deck, like, called Gruul Delirium the worst DRC deck at getting Delirium that I've ever seen?
Well, he's going to have it now. No, almost. He's almost going to have it.
Yeah, he's not going to have it now.
He's almost going to have it.
He has to fire off an instant to get, or a sorcery.
No, so he got it in enchantment. If he gets another sacrificial artifact, he can have it. So I'll just get a bauble here, just to turn it on. I mean, Jesus, just make it happen. Or something that searches for a land to fix your mana. Either way, you just need to put an artifact in the graveyard. This is where we're at here. But yeah, no, it has definitely been not as delirious as it ought to be, for sure.
Or get Shadow Spear and just never have Delirium. Shadow Spear seems like a card I would take out in this matchup.
I don't think you need it, yeah. It's very sideboardable for sure. Especially if he brought in the lanterns.
Yeah, I just don't think liking means anything in this match.
The extra point of damage. Yeah, it doesn't really do a whole lot. So
They
he's
don't
got
really block. Yeah, it's just, like that honestly, you're bringing on those graveyard hate. That's a very cuttable spot.
Honestly, I don't know. I think he's just getting ready. He's keeping endurance, just hard cast endurance up. He has an endurance, right? He started
He does
this.
have an
Okay,
endurance.
so he's keeping that ready. If you weren't keeping that ready, I feel like it would have been appropriate to just go for the construct token.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay.
No, never mind. He's
Equipping and attacking for 2.
well, not a
You would have got in for more damage if you would have got the bobble.
yeah. The life gain does not really mean that much. Yeah, you are not there, John. You are not there, sir. You are almost there. You could be there, but you are not there. Is he there now? Nope. He's not there. John. Why wouldn't you get the bubble?
I guess he could draw a card with this lantern and turn it on, but
You don't know.
doing 3 points
No.
of damage with Dragon Ray Chandler does not seem like it's something that John is really interested in.
I mean, it seems that way. I mean, he could do it. Yeah, I don't know. He can't fire off that soul guide. He needs that thing. Because he's still got the Hearse in hand, I suppose, but he's going to shock. I mean, it's untapped, so we shock him. Here's the Hearse. Nope, he's running 6.
Does he have a second green card from the Endurance? And that's going to be very important here.
Yeah, he can get. I think he's going to get a land back. He hasn't played a land this turn, I
He
think.
does not have second green.
No. So he's got a.
He's shocked, right?
No, he did shock. Yeah, he did shock. He's played his land.
All right, so wait, what did he bounce?
The
No,
Ren 6?
no. This was, oh my god, this was Zach's moment until he fucked it up. What he needed to do was target the lantern.
Yeah. Or that.
I don't know what he bounced, but it was the wrong thing.
He bounced the Ren 6.
Who cares about that card? That card's not doing anything. No, you bounce the lantern on his instep, making him crack it.
Yeah.
And then you get to untap and do your fun things. And now, oh my god, Zach, that was such a bad play, man. That Ren 6, you don't give a fuck about that.
No, it doesn't do anything to him.
Oh, he's got another one. Target the lantern. For the love of God, target
Yeah,
the
he's
lantern.
going to target the creature. He's targeting the creature.
For the love of God, you're never going to be able to storm off. Like, this was your turn.
Yeah, there's a little bit of points of damage he would have taken that it didn't really mean.
You know what's really bad, John? Is by bouncing the Ren 6, he actually made more of a problem for himself because he gave him fodder for the endurance that he didn't have before. Yeah, Zach really can't win this game anymore. I guess looking at his hand, he wasn't set up to win this turn anyway.
Yeah. Well, it's just there's little decisions that help. Like, every little micro transaction in this game.
He's getting out the cards. I don't know what he can do here. I guess he can make some goblins. I guess is the best he can hope for.
Yeah, he's not passing flame and shit. Which with
He's
this
gonna
board,
waste his whole hand.
just to make some goblins.
I don't even think he has goblins in hand.
You could have grape shot the Darcy if this is your plan.
The Darcy's not even in play anymore.
I know. I'm saying he bounced the Darcy. He could have just great. If that was his plan, if this is what he was gonna do, he could, because it was only a fucking 2/2 still.
Another Metamorphose.
Yeah,
Really bad land.
this was preemptive bungling here. As long as John holds this shit up, he can't do anything.
Yeah, this is what we talked about earlier, is when he tends to try to go off without any clear path to going, just hoping that he draws into something.
Yeah. That's not the right idea. Yeah, no. He's just blowing his load and he's just not going to get there.
He's going to take John to 10. And be out of cards.
Yeah. That is what happened. And now John says, I eat your best cards. It doesn't
Zach,
matter.
I don't know if you watched this stuff. We reset the clock. We never reset.
We didn't.
All right, the clock is not accurate.
That's Tommy.
It doesn't matter. They're about done.
Should be.
Zach just lost.
Yeah, it could still
Zach,
take a minute
when you
though.
bring these bounce spells, you're trying to bounce the graveyard hate things that they can activate at instant speed. Like this. Like this artifact that he's got in play here. Not the hearse, the other one, the lantern. Bounce that on his end step, untap, and do your business. Now that would not have been. You just need to take that hit there. The 3 damage or whatever. You had more turns to try to get there. And like Ren 6, just like
Yeah, that was a
card
non-issue for your
Yeah,
deck.
yeah.
That doesn't do anything to you.
It's a good card, but you don't give a shit about it.
Yeah, it doesn't. Its value. Still, no fucking Delirium.
Yeah, I don't think his deck actually gets Delirium. Oh, he does have Delirium now.
Does he?
He's got creature, enchantment, land, sorcery.
Okay, he's got it. All right. He got it finally. There it is. Proof of concept. It's there. It's going to take more turns than it should for this to be over. Because we know it's over.
Yeah, like he was just like I'm just gonna go for it and hope that I draw into. Hope that the top 3 cards of my deck are something.
Yeah, that is the thing you do not do with this deck. I do like the clock the hearse is starting to represent here.
But I mean, honestly, it doesn't matter anymore. I mean,
it doesn't, but I mean, it makes it take less for us to get on to the next round. That's all I'm considering here.
The Dragon Rage Channeler is a 3/3. He's going to finish this game.
I just want to have it sooner.
He's going to have more damage than that, but it by itself is a fast enough clock at this point since Zach used all of his resources.
And I just want it to be faster, so this game's over. Because the game's already over. Yeah, we know what's in your hand. It's trash.
Kind of like making tokens with the Seasoned Pyromancer to crew this thing and
getting in there. Yeah, I like that too. I think that's really
just play the endurance. Yeah, that works too.
Crew. I think you can equip too. Not do anything else. May as well. Yep. And
that Shadow Sphere is
whack.
So bad. That's the thing for anybody watching. Your life gain against Storm is just not good. You know, like, because when they can go off, they're not going to barely get there.
Yeah, they should just get there.
They're going to do like infinite damage.
If it's a seasoned player, they will just get there.
Like Zach in the last game, if he just would have kept going, he could have done.
Yeah.
Like I said, he could have done damage.
For sure.
He could have cast every card in his deck twice.
Yep. So, and again, with that match, I think John he should have had a game 1 anyway. I really feel like he shouldn't have lost game 1. There just should have been there's no reason for that to happen. So while we didn't see that much Delirium, we saw a very effective counter to Storm in this Gruul Delirium deck with all his graveyard hate.
Yeah.